Yeah, a lot of people blame Pearl Abyss for a lot of this stuff. From my understanding, Pearl Abyss is extremely hands off. I think that they've given them. So here's the thing: prior to Pearl Abyss's purchase, they have been in financial straits since 2010. They had a bunch of loans. They were expecting dust to be huge. They were expecting carbon to be huge, and when they weren't, they were on the back foot from that point on. They had debts that they couldn't pay. They had to fire off 30% of their staff, like 1.5 times. Like, they had to placate to us because we really did have them by the balls, right? If the players, if another, it was not guaranteed that CCP would survive another Summer of Rage incident. Period. They almost didn't survive the first one. So, that's spooky, especially for a game developer, for CCP. You want to talk about why they put all of this money and energy into different products instead of just Eve? Because we taught them that we're not reliable. We taught them that if they don't diversify their base, they're at risk at our fickle whims of being destroyed. That's not great. Like, of course they're going to try to build a more stable foundation than that. But when Pearl Abyss came in and purchased it, all that changed. They no longer were desperate. It's funny because people talk about how they're like pumping for cash now. In actuality, they're less desperate to try to force people to give money or try to get as much as possible now than they were before, because life isn't on the line. I personally believe that one of the reasons why they can get away with doing things like scarcity is because they have the protections of Pearl Abyss that gives them a financial buffer to say, we need to make the right decisions. We need to make these changes to the game. We believe in the end, it's going to make a better game and people will see it that way. But in the meantime, we're going to piss a lot of people off. So that during this entire bridge time, we're gonna be sucking wind. And this happens all the time in like software development. Not like actually we're going to piss off our people, but the idea like we're going to not make any money for the next like 2 years. We're going to just lose money for the next 2 years. But we're doing this in order to set something up for that third year, right? Most development costs money. So I personally think if Pearl Abyss had any influence whatsoever, it freed up CCP to do what they must in spite of us. That's what I think.